Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial mode. This is based on how to gain experience in the least amount of time, getting ahead in events, because mainly you need a high amount of experience to get through these events due to your characters need to be kinda above level 50 at the end of the event if you're doing the plus battles and stuff like that, because pretty much being at level 30 to 40 just won't do at the end. So, this is the experience daily. This is pretty much what you need to go through every week if you want to get these higher ranked characters. Unfortunately, you have to have a high amount of stamina, so I do advise a lot of you to get through the classic dungeons as fast as possible. Do as much as you can. Get that synergy up. Get a fair amount of relics at the end as well, because everything just keeps going faster and faster, and you'll find yourself getting more and more behind. So you might want to use mithrils to refresh your stamina just to get that boost at the end to get ahead of the classic dungeons and stuff like that, which I've been doing quite a long time ago. Like, after you get to the highest classic dungeon, you'll find yourself sliding through every single one, and it gets really easy from then on. So, firstly, you want a party of at least level 30 all around. I know mine's kind of higher than that, obviously. Also, Sentinel's Grimoire. I know my characters are completely... what's it called? Well, they're all various Final Fantasy characters, such as, we got Thancred and Yestola on Final Fantasy XIV. We got Bard on the core dungeon, because I don't really need to worry about this, but you guys might need to. Firstly, you need to check what event is ahead. So I'm going to go to a website. I have the link in the description if you want to check it out. Alright, so this is the website. On the top, it has banner 72. This is the banner we're on at the moment, depending when you watch this video, that is. Like I said, the link is in the description if you want to know. So, obviously you want to train your Final Fantasy XIV characters as soon as possible, but after the Final Fantasy XIV banner, it is a Final Fantasy VII banner, which is Zack and Aerith's banner. If you don't want spoilers, then probably not watch this video, but I do highly advise you to check these out, because you may want to have... Well, even though it's spoilers, you kind of need to know if you want to level your characters up to a certain level for that Final Fantasy event. So I do highly advise you to check this out. There are a few other websites. There is another one I posted down below. Keep forgetting the name though, but you can kind of check it out anyway. Just click the little arrow to see it. So you want to train your Final Fantasy VII characters. So then you have to use like Cloud and stuff like that for the Final Fantasy daily event on... Well, in Australia it's Sunday, but some of you it would still be Saturday. Then after the Final Fantasy VII event, you want to train your Final Fantasy X characters. I want to train my Final Fantasy XIV characters and Final Fantasy VII characters. Pretty much all my Final Fantasy VII characters are already leveled up, so I would consider mixing between Final Fantasy XIV at the moment, because the plus battles aren't out, and the Final Fantasy VII characters. So instead of having Kamari there, I'm training up Kamari for the Final Fantasy X dungeon that's coming out. Fran, I don't even know why I'm leveling her up, but I'm just because most of my Final Fantasy characters are... Final Fantasy X characters are already level 65 already. And Bard, because I do want the record material for that one. So, let's get into the battles. Hopefully you kind of get what I mean by this. So you want to bring Sentinel's Grimoire. This because you want to get through at least 2 complete rounds. When I say rounds, I actually mean not these rounds. I mean like 6 rounds. So firstly you want to cast Sentinel's Grimoire. I'm using Yestola's ability here. Yeah, and let's continue to attack. Unfortunately, you can't bring black mages into this. Well, you can, but they'll be pretty useless. That's pretty cool. So you may want to bring a white mage if you need to train a white mage, but be cautious about the abilities you cast, because if you cast a magic ability on this goblin, then he'll absorb it. Any magic ability, really. Even if you cast Diara on this one, then it will do nothing. so I'll show you anyway. So mainly you want to bring a white mage just for healing. I notice when all your characters are basically level 30, then you can actually get through all these battles kind of efficiently, but you may want to reset a couple times. You don't want to be at the stage where you're just resetting quite a lot of times. So DRAR will work on this guy here. So we're just going to cast our most powerful abilities that we have for our characters. Like I said, if you are low level, you may consider wanting to bring a white mage at the end. But definitely bring Sentinel's Grimoire, not any damage AoE spells. I do highly advise you not to bring those because you only can get through 2 rounds, where you want to get through 6 rounds at the end. So these guys aren't really doing much damage at all, due to the, what is it called, Stone Skin that Yestola has casted for us. So definitely bring Sentinel's Grimoire, because that really helps. Fortunately, I only can get through 1 of, well, 3 rounds, but you kind of get the point where I'm at. So we didn't really take much damage there, because our skills are pretty well honed. Yeah, our characters are pretty high level as well, but yeah, like I said, you only need basically level 30 to get through these, but good Sentinel's Grimoire or a Stone Skin to get you through these. And just keep repeating on till you get about level 50 or wherever level you want. Break the level cap, that's the most important. To get to the level 30 phase, I advise you to use some of your growth eggs. I guess if you just started, then you won't have much growth eggs, but you can't really get to a heroic if you just started, so you have to kind of go through the ground up, which kind of sucks. I feel sorry for you newer players, but I heard that there's a lot more better stuff coming out for newer players anyway. So definitely bring all the honed skills you can, all the damage ones, especially double cut. Double cut will be probably the most useful. Like I said, not magic skills. Magic skills are pretty useless. You may want to bring Shelga with your white mage, and also Curaga, of course, just to cure your party while they're taking damage, of course. But I hope this helped. So you'll end up switching your party every single event. This is how I kind of get ahead of the events as well. I did use... before this, I did train my Final Fantasy VII characters. That's how I got them up to a high enough level just to get ready for Zack's event. So pretty much all my characters were the highest level except for Aerith. But 61, more than enough for the Zack event. I think it's glitched on the top right, as you can see. It's kind of weird. Hopefully it's not my phone. No, it's not. Thank God. I know, like, the iOS 9 update is kind of screwing up a lot of people. Thank God I didn't update it, but kind of get the point. Anyway, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, post them below, and I'll definitely get back to you. I do reply to pretty much every comment, except for the really mean ones, like, oh, what the hell is this channel? Well, I only got, like, 1 bad comment after this whole time I've posted this, made this channel. It was pretty, but it didn't really hurt my feelings or whatever. And, like, bad comments don't really hurt my feelings. I just kind of get through it. I'm like, okay, whatever. And it's like, ha ha ha. Thanks for watching my video. Anyway, enough rambling. Hope you like this. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Please subscribe if you haven't.